Last night, I dreamt I went to Mandalay again.
So, I'll speak plainly. You all know about Rebecca and me. We were lovers. I've never denied it. Never will.
Now, I have a little note here which I consider puts that possibility quite out of court. Read it, Colonel.
Jack, darling, I've just seen the doctor and I'm going down to Mandalay right away.
I tried to ring you from the flat but could get no answer. I'm going down to Manda's right away. I shall be at the cottage this evening, and if you get this in time, will you follow me down in the car? I'll spend the night at the cottage and leave the door open for you. I've got something to tell you, and I want to see you as soon as possible. Rebecca.
Now, does that look like the note of a woman who had made up her mind to kill herself?
As soon as possible. Is that the sort
and
of
apart
lady
from that, Colonel, do you mean to tell me
suicide?
that if you wanted to commit suicide, you'd go to all the trouble of
I've
putting
got
out
something
to sea in
to
a boat
tell you.
and then take a hammer and chisel
Will
and
you drown
laboriously knock
yourself?
holes through the bottom of it? Come, Colonel.
Maxim, no!
Yes, in fact. Go, wake up!
Maxim,
Leave it. That temper of yours will do you in yet, Max. Now, listen to me, Danny.
Please, come
we
in.
know that Rebecca went to a doctor
Mr.
in London
Favell
and
has
last day of
something
her
he
life.
wishes
What
to
is it?
ask you.
Dr. Baker, 165 Goldhawk Road, Shepherd's Bush.
There you are, Colonel. There's where you'll find your motive.
Baker's a medical man, clinical consultant, women's specialist. He'll see us tomorrow afternoon.
You know what he's going to say, don't you, Max?
Go and question Dr. Baker. He'll tell you why Rebecca
Now
went
it
to him
all fits
to confirm
together.
the fact that she was going to have a
Now
child.
we know what sent you over the edge
sweet,
that night.
curly-headed little child.
Rebecca was pregnant with my child. She told you, didn't she? Just as she'd have told me if I got down here. That drove you to frenzy, and you had to kill her.
Stop it! Stop
She told Max about it. Max knew he wasn't the father, so like the gentleman of the old school that he is.
Farrell?
I'm afraid we shall have to question this, Dr. Baker.
Come along, Danny. Let's leave the unhappy couple to spend their last moments together alone.
Dr. Baker, you may have seen Mr. De Winter's name in the papers recently.
Oh, yes, in connection with the body that was found in a boat. Ross, Campbell, Steddall, Perino, Danvers,
Danny? What the devil?
Would you read that name again?
The woman who consulted me, giving her name as Mrs. Rebecca Danvers, was very ill. Very seriously ill. Clearly, she gave me a false name because she wanted confidentiality.
She was a very beautiful woman. Tall, dark, exquisitely dressed.
Rebecca.
The lady must have used an assumed name.
Is that so?
But from your description, this was your wife, Mr. De Winter.
Could you supply a reason, Dr. Baker, for Mrs. De Winter's suicide?
She had no more than a few months to live. The cancer had taken too firm a hold. An operation would have been quite useless.
What was wrong with her?
Cancer.
Oh, Christ.
She told me very forcefully that she wanted the plain, simple truth. No hints or evasions.
Yes.
So that was what I gave her.
I want to know the truth, she said. I don't want soft words in a bedside manner. If I'm for it, you can tell me right away. I knew she was not the type to accept a lie. If she'd asked for the truth, I let her have it.
There is one other thing I think you ought to know, Mr. De Winter. The X-rays showed a certain malformation of the uterus, which meant she would never have been able to have a child.
And oh, yes, I remember she said something that struck me as being very peculiar at the time. When I told her it was a matter of months, she said, "Oh, no, doctor, not that long."
Thank you for your assistance, Dr. Baker.
Oh, Danny? I just wanted to tell you the news. Rebecca held out on both of us. She had cancer. Yes, suicide. And now Max and that dear little bride of his will be able to stay on at Mandalay and live happily ever after. Bye-bye, Danny.
She'd wait up.
I asked her to go to bed, but she
She
wouldn't.
lied to me about the baby because she wanted me to kill her.
Wish I could get some more speed out of this thing.
Her last
Something about it,
practical
you,
joke.
Maxim. I can't get over the feeling
Biggest of
something's
them
wrong.
all.
certain manner. Why did we stop? What's the time? Well, this clock's wrong. It must be 3 or 4. Why?
That can't be the dawn breaking over there.
Christ. It's in the winter that you see the northern lights.
That's not the northern
The
lights.
sky's so red.
That's
Is
Mandalay.
it dawn already?
It's not dawn, it's Mandalay.
We're doing everything we can.
Can we save it?
Maybe the ground floor.
Oh, my God, no.
Maxim! Thank heaven you've come back to me.
Are you all right?
She's gone mad. She said she'd rather destroy Mandalay than see us happy here.
I want to see Mrs. Danvers.
Maxim, don't!
Basically alive.
Maybe she doesn't want to live.